So I want to welcome Birgit to our show. Thank you so much, Birgit, for joining us. Thanks for having me.
Oh,
All
I
right.
want to look at you and not the thing.
Okay, just look at me. You can totally look at me.
All right.
All right. What I want to do is we're going to go through some rapid fire questions. You're going to get 5 questions. And what I want you to do is you're going to pick a number between 1 and 100. So what's your number?
13.
13, lucky number 13. All right, the question is, where would you want to retire?
Probably right where I am in beautiful Oregon.
Gold or silver?
Silver.
Where were you born?
Toronto, Canada.
What's your favorite sport to watch?
I would say TV would be football. Live, I really enjoy golf.
Do you have any pets?
I do. I have 2 cats.
All right. Okay, so now on to some of our more serious questions. Tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got into real estate, Birgit.
I got into real estate for selfish reasons. I was 31 and I was unhappy in my marriage, and I wanted a job that would provide my children and I a good life, and I wouldn't have to depend on anybody else.
Okay. What specific activities are you doing right now, now that you're having to work from home? What are some changes that you've had to deal with?
I'm on Zoom a lot, and a lot of technology challenges, but I think I'm getting the hang of it now. It's been a couple weeks, and I've learned how to schedule my Zoom appointments through my calendar.
All right. So how is business going for you currently? Like for your office in general, with all the agents that you have and that you're managing, how's business going?
I think business is going okay. We were a lot busier last week. This week has slowed down quite a bit. I am getting more phone calls with challenges, with more pushback from the clients, objections with moving forward at this time.
How are things with your agents there in Eugene?
The agents, I think, are pretty good. There's a couple of the agents that seem to be struggling a little bit. And so I'm changing my coaching around and going from one-on-one to group, because I see them all light up when we get into group. They're pretty happy to see one another. And so I'm looking forward to that next week.
Okay. What's going really well for you guys right now?
I feel pretty proud of my office. I think we're doing well. Spirits are good. People seem to be open and adjusting to the changes. There's, just a few. And I think after talking with them and once they get into the small group coaching, I think it'll help them a lot.
Yeah. You have recruited a lot of agents into your office over the last several months. Kudos to you on that. What do you feel like has helped with all of that? What was it that attracted a lot of these agents to come to Coldwell Banker?
I think because Coldwell Banker has more to offer in so many different ways. First off, we don't charge our agents with a ton of fees, and we provide them with a ton of service and give them everything they need to go out there and be successful.
Yeah. So how long have you been with Coldwell Banker? Tell me a little bit more about that story. Where you started and where you finished.
Well, I moved to Southern California in the late 2000s, and I ended up working for Coldwell Banker in Vista, California. And I had worked for many brands. I had worked for Windermere. I have worked for Better Homes and Gardens, ERA. I worked for a boutique company, which became Windermere. And I fell into Coldwell Banker, and I just fell in love. It's the best brand I've ever worked for. It's given me the most to be successful. And so I was with Coldwell Banker Realty in Vista, California for 9 years.
And then when you moved up here, you were with another company in Eugene for a short period of time?
I went back to Windermere because that's where I was when I left here. And I really wanted to be a principal broker, and that position was not available there. And I saw the ad on Craigslist or on Indeed, I think. Applied for it, and 2 weeks later, I had the job. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it was. I am so glad that you're a part of our staff. It has been an absolute joy to work with you and Kevin and Lucinda. Is there anything that you feel like that could help you during this period of time as we're working from home? Or do you feel like that there are any things that are stopping you from doing your job really well?
I don't. I think I have everything I need. I can't imagine. I just feel like we have all the support that we need. If I need something, all I have to do is either pick up the phone, send a text message, send an email, send a Slack. It's just, I feel like I have everything I need.
Awesome. Last question for you, Birgit. Why Coldwell Banker? What is unique about Coldwell Banker, and why would an agent want to join us?
I want to be associated with professionalism and good ethics, and our brand has always come in to rescue. Whenever there's been a change in the market, Coldwell Banker is like right on it to help us to be more successful, and I really appreciate that.
Well, thank you so much for being with us today, Birgit. This has been a joy. It's always fun to work with you, and thank you again for being here today.
Thanks, Trevor.